Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the first episode of a Manchester United rebuild career mode. Now, first things first, we do have a tournament invite. Obviously, whole current pandemic, I'm going to decline to participate. We don't want any of our players to catch anything, so we're not doing any sort of pre-season tournaments. We have also updated the standings, the league. So we do have Fulham, Leeds and West Brom all coming up. Obviously Norwich, Bournemouth and Watford all going in the other direction. I have also transferred Ake over to Manchester City. Ziyech and Werner have gone to Chelsea. And I think there might be a couple of others which I have moved over. So the expectations, high youth development, signed to forward position academy players, shirt sales and media earnings, no financial, finish in Champions League place and win the FA Cup and reach the final of the Champions League. Obviously United ended up finishing third, so we did qualify for the Champions League, so I have put us in there. Okay, so moving on to the squad, I'm going to recall some players back from loan. Dean Henderson, I'm hoping he will stay at the club next season, as our backup would be a very good backup to have. Smalling, I will also recall from loan. Who else have we got? Chong, I will add to the loan list because he has gone on loan to Werder Bremen. So we've got Sanchez, I'll keep out on loan because he has now transferred permanently to Inter. So we shall leave that at that. Then a few players I am going to list up. Andreas Pereira and Jesse Lingard, the first two. The next one I also want rid of is obviously Phil Jones, Chris Smalling as well. I'll keep Rojo out on loan for now, and Sergio Romero, as Dean Henderson is going to take his place. Okay, so moving on to the team, this is our current strongest team in my opinion. I do think Matic should be playing CDM. McTominay is a bit more box to box right now. However, I do think in future he could be calling that partner for Paul Pogba. I am looking for a CDM to go in there though, potentially the likes of Declan Rice or Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid. Obviously, right midfielder, I think we all know who I want to go in there, and a centre back, preferably with a bit of pace, to partner with Maguire. I'm happy with the left back spot. We've got Luke Shaw and Brandon Williams filling in those. Neither of them particularly high rated, but neither of them old either, so I think we are okay there. Happy with Wan-Bissaka at right back, and for now Dalot as the backup. Attacking midfield, probably do with another backup, and we will eventually potentially need another striker. Obviously we have Greenwood, but it wouldn't hurt to get another backup striker, maybe someone young, because Dembele from Lyon, or even someone a little more risky, but we shall see who we can sign. So let's see what happens in the transfer window. So I'm going to start off with some training. I want to increase Greenwood as much as possible. I also want to put Brandon Williams in because I do think he could be the future left back at the club. Like I said before, McTominay, I do think he could be that partner for Pogba in the middle. Tuanzebe, I do think he has a bright future ahead of him, and I think then Dean Henderson in because I do think he will become his successor as United's number one. Let's simulate those. Not the best. 4 days in an F is pretty bad actually. But yeah, they're the players that I will be training up, and hopefully they can improve pretty quickly. Okay, so I have added a few players to the shortlist. A lot of players that have been linked with United, or I would like to see there, in quite a few different positions. Obviously, the main target is Jadon Sancho. So the first transfer I am going to attempt to make is obviously going to be for Jadon Sancho. So, rumoured to be around £105 million, 120 million euros. I'm not going to put that much in because United in real life probably have a bigger transfer budget. So let's see how much I can offer them. So if I put in around say 77 million and see what they come back with. They went around 104, which is their valuation in real life. So I will drop it to, let's say, 90 million and see if they accept that. And they're sticking at the 104. I'll go back in with 95 and hopefully that one should be accepted. Nope, they're still saying 100. So I'm going to go back in again with the 95 and hopefully this time it will get accepted. There we go. So a lot of money, but I do think he is the perfect player for us. I don't think anyone fits the build better than he does. So he is going to be the first signing. Hopefully now we can agree a contract. So obviously he wants a crucial role, which I'm happy with. 5 years is perfect. No release clause. We have to offer the wage, which didn't particularly want that. I'll offer him 130,000. No sign on. Let's see if they accept it, and they do. So we have made the first signing in Jadon Sancho, number 7, which is perfectly fine by me. Hopefully he will be a good number 7, not like the last few, as there have been a few failed number 7s, Di Maria and Memphis Depay. So hopefully he will do better than them. So moving on a few days, we do have a loan offer for Chong, which I will accept. Moved forward, we do now have offers for Phil Jones and Chris Smalling. So Phil Jones, they've offered 8.4, which I will just accept straight away. Smalling, they've offered 17.8, and again accept. Luke Shaw is not someone I want to sell, so I'm going to just straight up reject it, especially to Arsenal as well. Then we do have the reports back on the rest of the players, I believe. So let's have a look at the transfer hub now. So Upamecano is 80 rated. We also have David Alaba. I feel like they would be around the similar price in real life. Alaba much more experienced. Upamecano less experienced, but could get more out of him in the future. I think signing David Alaba is probably a better option as well because he is more versatile. So let's try and sign David Alaba. Okay, so we shall offer an initial amount of 30 and see what they say to that. They want 13.9, I don't know why they just didn't accept, but I will take that. Now to negotiate. So I do think he will partner Maguire very well. He's pacey, he might not be as big, but Maguire's the one to win the headers. Alaba can sit back a little bit and play as more of a sweeper, pick up any loose balls, and he'll be the pacey one to get back with the players. Only was an important role, which I'm definitely happy at. He's 27, so I'm offering a 4-year deal. It's more likely to accept, which he did. No release clause, perfect. Only 84,000, so he's taking a wage cut to join. I removed the bonus just because I don't like them. 89,000 a week is perfect as well. We now have a transfer offer for Pereira as well, for 11 million, which I am happy to accept. Smalling has been sold, got more money in as well. Napoli want Jesse Lingard, they've offered 100,000 more than his value, which I'm happy to take. Salzburg has sent an offer for Romero. We have Dean Henderson as our backup now, so I will be accepting that. So PSG have sent a transfer offer for Rashford, which I'm actually going to block offers, as Rashford is a player that is not leaving. Okay, so Jesse Lingard has been sold. And Pereira, there's a new transfer offer in. He rejected to go to Porto, he now wants to go to West Ham. So if West Ham want him, I may try include him in a swap deal before I accept the offer. So I am going to go in for Rice and offer them Pereira in a transfer. And let's see what they say about that. So player swap, midfielder, and Andreas Pereira. They have accepted it and want 12 million on top of it, which is a lot cheaper than we would get him for in real life. So I am happy for that to go through. Obviously still negotiating with Lazio, so I'm going to negotiate straight away to hopefully be able to sign him before Lazio and steal this deal. Only wants a rotation, which I am happy to accept. Hopefully a 5-year contract. Perfect, he's signed for 5 years. No release clause, which is best for me. And he's not requested a wage, so I will give him 60,000. Him 400,000 sign on, and hopefully that will be accepted. It is. So we have got our new defensive midfielder, so I will move tonight from there. We've now got a transfer offering for Matic. Now Rice has come in for that CDM position, so maybe selling Matic isn't a bad idea. I will try and get 20 million for that. I think that sounds about right. I will and we'll see if that sale goes through. Palace did not want to pay the 20 million, but that is fine. And Pereira has sold as well, which increases our budget by 8 million. Having used Pereira in the offer for Declan Rice and sold Jesse Lingard to Napoli, I do need another attacking midfielder. Having lost Gomez on a free, as he did not want to extend his contract, and Mata is getting a bit older. I think Grealish is another player that fits them all quite well. Okay, so we shall offer a transfer fee. We'll offer them 30 million for him, which I think should just straight up be accepted. It is. And then we shall negotiate wage now wanting on a rotation. However, I don't know if he will accept it, as obviously Bruno Fernandes is going to be the starting cam. He could make the rotation as well as a left winger, but he probably won't start that many games with Rashford out there as well. So hopefully he'll accept rotation player. He wants important, which I don't know if that is going to work. He might get angry at me. I will accept it, but he may decide he wants to leave the club due to the amount of games he's playing. 5-year deal, he's only 23 years old, so he'll be there for a while. No release clause, and he wants us to decide a wage. I'm just going to offer 50,000 with 200,000 sign-on bonus, and he has agreed it. Okay, so there is the new 18, which will be going into the season. Okay, so going into the first game of the season, we do have Chelsea. I am just using last season's fixtures, other than I've changed the teams around. can probably see there is a slight change to the team. I have made the full-backs a little bit narrower, moved the back line a little bit further back so that Declan Rice can actually be as a defensive midfielder. Pogba is slightly higher up, so he's more of a box-to-box. Rashford and Sancho are staying quite wide, a little bit further up. And Fernandes and Martial have stayed in the same positions. Hopefully this way it can just create a bit more freedom, but also stay solid in defence. And hopefully we can get a good result in this one. That is the United team we've gone with. Solid team. Hopefully we can get the win. And let's have a look at Chelsea's team. I can see a few faces in there. So they've gone with Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta, Zuma, Rudiger and Alonso, Kovacic, Kante and Jorginho in midfield, Ziyech, Werner and Pulisic in attack. Very good attack, midfield is solid and a very solid defence. However, there isn't much pace in there, so hopefully our front three can exploit that. Through for Martial. On the way to Sancho. Ball goes into the box and it's one, but there's been a foul from Azpilicueta. It's I'm not 100% sure what's happened here. So Azpilicueta has gone for the header, he's led on the floor and he's tripped a player up in the box, which is unfortunate. Frank Lampard obviously unhappy. I'm going to go for the bottom left corner. Bruno Fernandes, as he's commonly known, gets his first of the season into that bottom left corner. Jorginho does very well there. We couldn't get goal side of him. Not sure where Maguire was going there. And that is 1-1. So it's a good job we were given that penalty.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there. Good-looking sequence. Bruno Fernandes.
Pogba hits one. Oh, I thought that one was in. There's some nice little play there. Good switch from Sancho to start the attack and narrowly wide from Pogba. It was a good effort though. Some nice little hold up from Martial. And it does finish 1-1. That is going to be it for today's episode. Obviously, first game in, we're currently sat in 10th. Currently top of the league is Brighton, having won 3-1. Who was that against? Against Fulham. Tottenham winning 2-0. Leicester, Liverpool, City, Newcastle and Sheffield United all getting 2-1. Newcastle actually beating Arsenal there to get there. And then a few draws. And obviously currently sat at the bottom is Aston Villa and Fulham. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.